I am Javier, and let's get to the topic. Okay, so first of all, we have to open the robotic system environment, and we have to open RT Toolbox 3 in order to start programming. So it is a Mitsubishi software, and we are going to see the network configuration settings before connecting to the robot. So we are going to click at the networks, and we're going to click network configuration, internet and network configuration, and there we're going to go to the part that says Ethernet. We're going to click that, and then we're going to click change adapter options. Right here we have Bluetooth, Ethernet and Wi-Fi. We can disable Wi-Fi if we don't need it, just like that. It will be in gray, and we are going to click properties of Ethernet, and here we are going to go to the part that says TCP/IP version 4, and we're going to click properties. Once here, we must know which IP address our robot has, and to do that we have to go to our teach box and input the commands that we saw previously in another video. So right here we're going to input our IP address. In this case I think it is this one, and the last number, remember, it must be different from the first ones. Okay, we're going to fill the gateway, and the subnet mask, and we can fill the gateway too. Once we have this, and once we have clicked using the following IP address, we must fill these fields, and we are going to click accept. We are going to close this. We can close this, and remember that you need to have your Ethernet cable connected in order for it to work. I already connected mine, and you're going to click new at the software environment. Okay, here you can put a workspace name. In this case, I recommend to make a backup and put a date of the day when you are doing it, and you can put like version 1. The title name, you can put the name of the company, for example, and I will also put version 1, and you are going to click OK. Once you have done that, a new screen will appear, and in that screen we're going to have the robotic environment and the robotic configuration. So here we have the project name. I will leave it like the number or the name of the robot. In this case, RC1 is okay. We can comment it, and we're going to click next. That is the outline. So we have changed to robot model, and here we have to find a robotic system model or robotic arm model. In this case, the industrial robot that we have is FRD series CR800D. And you can check that at the robot. At the front of the robot, there is a label with all of the information that you need. So we have the Mitsubishi electric robotic system, robotic arm. This is a 6-axis robot. And this is what I was telling you. This is where we can find the information of the robot. This is the robot model that we have. A Melfa RB2FRLB robotic model. And in a full view, it is this one, okay? We have to search for the type. In this case, it is a 6-axis robot, and it is a 2 kilograms maximum load robot. And notice that these kinds of robot change, so I will click the last one because that is the one that we have and that we are going to use, and I'm going to click next. So the following part is why we made this configuration. So at the teach box, we have some of the configurations that we need, or we can copy these PC settings because we already made the configuration, the network configuration, and it will appear like this. But at the teach box, we have that the last number of the robot is 25. Okay, so that is what we have. We are going to click TCP/IP, and we're going to click finish. We're not going to enter language, relax, just because we don't need it right now. So we must click finish. Another screen has appeared, and it says, do you change the operation mode? 1/1. So in order to have communication, we have communication from the PC to the robot, okay? So do not close it. It's very important that you leave it minimized, because if you close it, you will have errors. So at the project tree here, we have all the things that we need to program the robot. So we're going to go to online, and we're going to expand it to see if we have programs. So at the program, we can check that we have all of the teachbox programs, okay? All of the controllers program. So in order to make a backup, we're going to go back to the project tree. We can expand backup, but this is not necessary. And we're going to click online project backup. Here we can make a comment, or we can select the things that we want to make a backup, but I will choose all files. Here it's telling us if we want to backup the projects from the robotic controller to the personal computer, so we're going to click yes, and it should start. Depending on the number of programs that you have, it's the time that it will take to make the backup. Or depending on the information that you have, it will take longer to make this backup, so just be patient. Accept, and we have made the backup. So what happens if we want to make a backup of a specific program? We have to search it here, and for example this one, 1, 2, 3, we have to double click it and click OK. So it will open this program, and we're going to go to File, and we're going to click Save as Personal Computer. Or if we want, if we're making some changes here, we can save them to the robotic controller. But we're going to make a backup at the PC. So we're going to click this, and we're going to click OK. Once we have done that, we have the backup for that specific program. So once we have that, we can go to online, and we can click offline. We already have a backup, so we can start modifying and editing this program. So we don't have, or we cannot interrupt the process of the robot. I recommend doing everything offline. Only connect to download, or only connect to make a backup. So once we have this, we can go to home, and we can click Save As, because, well, we have to make another workspace, because the first one is the backup. The second one will be the one that we are going to be editing, okay? And click OK. So it will create a new folder with a new project, and you can start programming here. So I will close this, and I will teach you how to program something from the PC. And that's all.